Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's me. Everything seems to be in working order. I think. Yep. Okay, well, I still achieved the shops, so, you know, that's good. So let's go ahead. I want to check everyone's weapons, because I don't think I upgraded anyone's but Kasane? Yeah, definitely didn't. Uh... Oh man, Kagero's got, like, nothing. Alright, but that should be fine, honestly. And I think... I do believe I did all of this stuff at the beginning. Actually, you know what we didn't do? We didn't check the TV. A flurry of activity has continued around areas near the OSF headquarters and government faculties or facilities. While still unconfirmed, we've also received information that something may have happened to Chairman Joe Sumeragi. The people of Suwa are concerned with the safety of the chairman, who has garnered popularity far and wide. Yo, what's up, Phoenix? Why my chat box is not working again, and I don't understand it. I'm just gonna start looking into a new chat thing, because as well as cool as this is, it's just starting to give me more problems. So... get whatever the Streamlabs chat thing is. Yeah, it's giving me, like... I just did the login thing. Let me try it again. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. It's not worth it. We'll find something else. You were good while you lasted. But anyway, let's continue on into phase 6.
I think I'm tired. I should rest. That should be enough rest. First, I want to know where my sister is.
That was like 2 seconds.
I wonder if Karin is in Seiron.
So Naomi is in Other and in Seiron. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe.
Meanwhile, we got this other program that's giving me problems.
But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another. I will help my sister. That's why I'm with Seiron.
Are you feeling all right, Kasane? The brain field was a big strain on you.
I'm fine.
It was horrible, but I'm fine. There weren't really any after effects.
It was horrible, she says. But then I'll continue to use it because it's really strong.
I was very emotional. I think that's why I wasn't able to use it very well.
That's what happens when you go off by yourself. You're lucky we got to you.
It's a skill used in the OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not good.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes,
I
that's
guess.
true. Just don't use it too much, okay, Kasane?
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
I can only promise to try. Oh, hey, it's waifu. What you got for me?
Oh, Haruka. Since you're sending messages, does that mean you're in Seiron?
Yes, I wasn't invited by Major General Karen, but I felt like I could do something in Seiron. So, I put in a request to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon? We've been reorganized?
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. Seiron has created the Seiron OSF with Major General Karen in charge.
Uh-oh, it's Karen in charge. Oh, that feels weird. Like, if he can't speak to the manager anymore. He is the manager.
I guess it's about half the size of the old OSF.
So Hefferly did come to Seiron. I'm guessing things are going to get pretty rough.
Yeah, what's up,
now in
Roxy?
Suo.
Kasane, Hyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero. You five were placed into first platoon.
Hey, we the first.
The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like first platoon already has a mission.
All right, what's the mission?
First, you need to go see Major General Karen and get your orders directly.
Well, that's the mission. Gotta go talk to him.
Location is Seiron OSF headquarters. That's our HQ from now on.
Advanced Wars Days of Ruin. Nice.
I guess we're already pawns.
So
in
today,
the game.
apparently, like, the Final
Oh, well.
Fantasy V
Here we go.
Pixel Remaster came out, and it's like, I want to play it, but I don't want to start it and not finish it because Pokemon's also coming out in, like, just over a week.
It feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Karen thought we'd be easier to handle this way.
I'm glad we're all together. We can still use the hideout as well.
I was watching Breaking Bad before you saw me stream. Well, nice. I'm glad you came here.
Good thing Karen summoned us.
I don't watch
Let's
a lot
go
of
to
shows
Seiron OSF
nowadays.
HQ right away.
You're here.
Yes, it's just like you said. We were able to get here without any issues.
Could you at least face people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child.
Wow.
Oh my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karen.
Arashi's laying down the sass.
I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I trusted you, and I don't care if you don't trust me either. However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiron for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
Arashi's a sass machine. This is true.
That's...
But it's like her first two lines were literally only sass. It's like I expected like a buffer there.
Do you have a problem with being a hero?
I'm not interested in being anybody's hero. But I suppose Seiron is looking to use that to their advantage.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiron.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be the area around Kunad Highway. Wait, the sky.
Yeah, there's the giant black orb. Did it take you that long to notice it?
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you got loose lips. Shut up! I know, we just slipped out!
Good job. Good job, Kagero.
Everything all right?
No, it's nothing. Shiden just got a little freaked out by such an unbelievable sight.
Huh?
Oh, are you still freaking out?
Yeah. Just a little freaked out.
It seems small. The Kunad gate we saw in the future was much bigger. Probably just needs time. So this is going to expand and destroy the world.
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video. The data seems to show that there is some gravitational anomaly.
Exactly. They were able to confirm an extremely localized gravitational anomaly above the Kunad Highway.
Yeah, it's just a black hole. It's easy to miss.
We've named this phenomenon the Kunad Gate, and decided to send experts to see if we can get more information on it.
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts there.
And that's where you all come in. Your mission is to escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiron. Your duties won't be any different from before.
That's fine, but how is Naomi? My answer will depend on...
We can talk about that after we escort the investigation team. We need to show Seiron that you're all useful and ready to support the cause.
As much as I don't like him, he's got a point.
So that's how you play your politics, Major General Karin.
It's trivial, but we need to at least do the bare minimum.
That doesn't sound like something a person who just started a rebellion would say. You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play along for now.
Yeah, the other thing I can think with the spectralizer is just whatever it is with the program, it doesn't like idle sound if coming through. So it just freaks out after a while.
We shouldn't tell Karin we went to the future. We can't trust him.
You were right to share information with me. As I expected, someone almost screwed it up. I already apologized for that. Let it go already.
Karin is pretty focused on self-serving. Yeah,
I have
but
to finish this mission fast and ask Karin about Naomi.
think about it like from a random person's perspective, like, or like the scientists, like, you just joined Seiron and now you want to poke around our research facility? Like that's a little suspicious. God, it's been so long since I watched this cutscene, I almost pressed skip.
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
I wonder what would happen if you get sucked inside. Oh, I know. Hey, Shiden, stick your finger inside it.
Stick your own head inside it.
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but don't go near the gate even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat.
At least there's a confirmation on the skip. Well, I mean, like, just skip the cutscene. You have to walk there anyway.
This almost feels like the power of the red strings.
But it's like you can skip basically any cutscene in this. The only cutscenes you can't skip in this game are at the very beginning, right when it shows the opening, and you can't skip the brain field.
The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling,
Like, you have to go through that
future
button
Yuito
prompt.
is right.
You can at least mash to it, though.
And when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Yeah, just I'm looking at like the lines on Spectralizer, and it's definitely like probably very faintly like picking up the game, but not enough for it to actually be
Should I
audible.
tell Karin that Yuito is somehow causing this? But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Kasane,
Yes?
did you jump into the future?
Wow.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time. What happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Wow.
Did you know it was me right away?
What? Yes, you looked like you do now. Now that I think about it, Yuito had aged, but Karin looked exactly the same.
That is pretty shifty.
Did he just not age, or could it be something else?
What did future me say?
You told me that if I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I see.
What do you know, Karin? If you know how to cure metamorphosis, then you can save Naomi.
Seiron has labs that are conducting research on others. For now, that's...
I love Kasane's just assuming like, oh, you must know how to cure metamorphosis. I'm like, did you forget there was like a gap of 50 years that you crossed?
And that's where Naomi is?
Like, that's a pretty significant gap.
Yes, she's being held there.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified research and only authorized personnel are allowed in the facility.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't tell me.
My deepest apologies for interrupting, but apparently they've finished working on the probe. We're ready to leave.
Understood. And with that, your mission comes to a close.
Come on.
Feel free to do
There
whatever
we
you
go.
want until I contact you again.
Wait, Karin! Arashi, why did you stop me?
You lose all perspective when it comes to Naomi. Maybe that's why I just can't ignore you.
Wow.
Anyway, I know you want to go to that lab, so you'd be smart not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher-ups' consent, then at least pretend that you're an obedient soldier.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Isn't it obvious? I do consider you a friend, after all. Besides, I am concerned about Naomi.
She's way smarter than she looks. Everyone's got to remember that.
The other research sounds interesting as well.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have your help.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab. In any case, we should stop by the hideout.
Let's go.
You know, while you're here, guys, you should, like, really clean up, like, this. This feels like a hazard to your experiment. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a brain message. Major General Karin's speech was incredible, but the whole country's talking about it right now. Why are you talking about like we're not involved? You know that we're on Major General Karin's side, don't you? I think he used Auto Habaki to broadcast the speech. That's impressive. Yes, it looks that way. Major General Karin accessed Haru Habaki and sent a video to every citizen simultaneously. I mean, the system can obviously handle the task. I just wonder if it's not dangerous. You know, sending a forced transmission to everyone's brain at the same time. Fortunately, there did not seem to be any serious issue this time, but it would not be surprising if there had been. Let's just assume that the risk was necessary. Either way, it's not a very ideal method. Yeah. We have 8 points. So let's go ahead and grab auto heal. We'll need it. And with that, I can finally start getting a little bit stronger. And start working on, like, these. Alright, so what do we got?
I see. So that's what you're up to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, you're all here.
That makes my job easier.
Arashi, how could you and Kasane be planning all this fun without us? Oh, you can be so cold sometimes.
I don't remember having to answer to some nosy wannabe assassin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
So, you're basically planning on letting Kasane take all the blame while keeping everything a secret. I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering about that too. Kagero, why did you kill Chairman Sumeragi?
Look, he isn't the type to tell us the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
That's awfully rude to say in front of me.
I mean, it's true, Kagero. It's not like it's not true.
Better than saying it behind your back. Don't forget what my power is. If you go invisible, I'll take that as a sign of hostility.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just haven't had a chance to tell you.
Yeah, everyone's like, Kasane, you were keeping it a secret. I'm like, I made this plan like 5 minutes ago. We just got here.
That's basically the same as keeping it a secret.
We can't just let the two of you go investigate by yourselves. It's
I
far too
literally
dangerous.
I literally was going, hey, let's go to the hideout and talk about it there. And then we got to the hideout and it's like, wow, you were keeping secrets. I'm like, I just sat down. Shut up.
Hold on. We really were going to tell you, honest. Besides, we can't easily pull it off with just the two of us. I looked into this lab, and it's going to be way harder to get in than I thought.
You found out where it is?
Yeah. I thought I'd have trouble with that, but Seiron's security wasn't hard to crack.
I mean, you got Arashi
Well,
on the
maybe
case, so
for
like
you.
nothing's that hard.
Okay. Then let's go now.
Whoa there, wait a sec. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it wouldn't be a good idea to go alone. I just want to be clear
This
that
is like my
isn't an
absolute
official
like
operation.
favorite like
We're planning on
theme in
breaking
this
in
game,
without
I
telling
think.
Karin or Seiron.
No. That's not true. This is definitely one of like the top 3 though, what we're about to hear.
Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say. I'd be more than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
I suppose going against the government so quickly after our exile is on brand for us. Haruka.
I've prepared a relatively safe route using the information Arashi provided.
Thank you. I'll leave the navigation to you.
Ugh. I had to adjust myself real quick. Put my phone
I'm
over
not
there
sure they
instead
could
of
have
where I was
designed
gonna
the
put
place
it,
to
because
look
I'm
more
expecting a call at
suspicious
some
than
point.
this. You might even think it was on purpose.
I love this line so much. I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more suspicious than this. You might even think it was on purpose.
Sorry guys, I can't access the internal data from here.
Don't worry, I've got this. Follow me.
I don't remember how good these goodies were, but there was a couple of things over here that you can pick up. Yep, come on, there we go. Yeah, it's just light jelly. So nothing like amazing, but worth noting there's stuff over here.
There's a locked gate. I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break.
Yep.
It would be faster to just find the key.
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others.
Ta-da! She did it beforehand.
According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Surprised it was so easy for you to crack such secure locks. I guess you're actually pretty amazing, Arashi. Come on, Shiden, if you're going to give someone a compliment, at least be honest. It's the fact that Arashi is talented in that area. She's able to handle difficult tasks easily. I'm sure she does a lot of important work for the OSF. But Arashi tends to hide her own accomplishments, although she handles a lot of classified cases, so it's not like she can talk about them even if she wanted to. So I guess cracking the lock isn't much of a problem. Seems like a person you don't want to make an enemy out of. Look at all the compliments you're giving me. Go ahead, keep them coming. Not that it'll get you anywhere. There's no way the OSF would leave an engineer in this position. So why? There's no mistake she's the best engineer in the OSF, but why? Probably because she's not really interested. Got nothing over here.
There's a resource reading near here. You should check it out.
Alright,
Make it good.
Lend me your power.
Successful.
oh, nice.
It's over.
Preempt. The enemy didn't see you coming at all.
Hey, what is this place? Why are there others in the facility?
Are they studying others
Ah,
in the
great.
lab or something?
Is that what I thought it was?
Can't be.
No,
So
we don't
they've lost
have to
their
deal with that yet.
minds.
Using the Shiden. Keep your guard up.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
It's over.
Nice job.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Man, I bet this looks amazing when it's up close in the camera. With those sparks and electricity. I just listened to like the beginning of this theme. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm always like, I always go back to like Lavender Town's theme.
These others, were they all people?
I really hope that's not the case.
Use it, Will.
I can't tell which of them were people and which weren't. We can't think about it now. We just have to press on.
Keep your guard up.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Feel better.
That seems to be the spot.
It's over.
Looks like it dropped something. Well done, Kasane. Keep that up.
And we opened this door while we were at it. Nice. Refueling drink's really good at this point in the game. Why is my camera so zoomed in? It really shouldn't be that close.
There's something on the floor here. It's a key card.
Wait, is that blood? Maybe one of the researchers was killed by another. I think we can use this.
Could have sworn I had that changed, but I guess not. We can't go in here yet.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
I'm using it.
this area in the speedrun is what gets me every time, because it's like remembering where to go is a bit difficult. It's a little awkward. Go ahead and save. I think we go down this way.
I'll support you.
Me get some stuff in here. So we have this. Nice, we got an accessory. Thing I'm not going to use. Thing I'm not going to use. And some environment data. Not necessarily amazing, but... So we came down from there. There's the goal. We need key card number 4 for that. We can open this with 2.
Show me what you got.
I'm so much like I'm so used to like Sheeden's lasting longer.
I'll support you.
Forgot to move the story here. Can we get anything? Force Sealed Mark 4. All medium jelly. You know, it's pretty good.
For you, Kasane.
You got this, Kasane.
Work hard.
Take the initiative, and you win.
There's one of these rooms that I actually like. I'm gonna wait a second on before I enter it. Make sure all my SES is recharged. I might wait for Brain Drive, which I should be getting here.
Show me what you got.
How many enemies there are here?
Use it well. I'm borrowing this.
Yep. There we go. There's Brainfield.
I put my hood up?
Now I have Brainfield just in case I need to get out of jail free. Let's go ahead and use this. So I'm right. It's this room. Yeah, it's this room.
Lend me your power.
I'll support you.
This room could be a problem, child. It was in my casual playthrough, but I haven't had an issue with it really since.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
I'll do it. Check.
That was a great attack.
I'm using it. Please, Hadara. Useless.
That was not nearly as efficient as I was hoping.
It dropped something rare. It's working. Focus on that spot.
Check.
Go, Kasane!
Alright, nice. So I still have Brainfield just in case I need it.
Need me.
We also leveled up. Brainfield. Go ahead, we can do that. You can prolong that by 2 seconds. No, 5 seconds. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there anymore. Drain drive accumulation gauge. That's pretty good. And just attack it. Make real good use of that level up. It got turned around, so we want to go this way. So we got key card number 3. And a max jelly. Ooh. Yeah, I probably didn't need to use the SAS revealing drink, but we will have plenty of those eventually. So I'm not super worried.
This place was built as a museum. There was a plan to build a whole academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you mention it, it does give me that feeling.
I hate forced camera movement like that. Because, like, when it sharply turned to the right, I was not touching the right stick for the camera. Or right there, like, I didn't touch the stick at all for that. Stuck, apparently. There we go. Ooh, nice. Brainfield gear. Do you like Brainfield? Because that's how you get Brainfield. I don't think there's any way to skip this fight. I've wanted to, and that would save so much time if we could do it. But I don't think you can, because it's all the way in the corner. You gotta get in there, get back.
Show me what you got.
Can you handle it? For you, Kasane.
Make you good.
Yeah. I don't know why it wanted to try and charge there the first time. That was weird. Excuse me. I'm trying to do this thing.
Attack the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Come on.
I got hit. It's hot.
Nice. Perfect dodge and brain drive in the same instance. Yep. That. Figured that would crush it. Do this. Finish it off. I got blocked. Almost to that boss fight. Yup. Alright, so now we have key card number 4. Go ahead and save here. key card number 4 to open the lock. I always get tripped up by that. I keep thinking I'm gonna go down to the hallway and then it's gonna like let me go, but it's not. Welcome to Ivan Ooze's laboratory, everyone. This is where he plans to rebuild the Terracons.
Research laboratory, but it looks more like a factory. What gives?
And that strange smell. What is that? It's starting to make me nauseous.
What in the world are they making here? Huh? Aren't those... ampules? They're the same ones the Seiron
They
military
are, in
dropped.
fact, the same thing.
Seiron military? What are you talking about?
So the Seiron garrison dropped an ampule like this when they took Naomi away after she turned into an other.
That is a Seiron laboratory after all, so it wouldn't be that odd for the garrison to have something from there.
But you said you saw an ampule like that in your home when you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall Industries, since they had partnerships
Interesting.
with a pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi?
Yeah, it's my family's company, but unfortunately I don't know anything about this facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing annoying promotional work. Oh well, that just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
Scooping up the information, Kyoka. What else?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly and precisely as possible.
Wow, Arashi. It's like their security doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able to get into the root... Wait, what is this?
What did you find? Share the data you have.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. An other weapon?
This video.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
Welp.
A psionic's brain is connected to an other through SAS in order to control it.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say other weapon is an apt name.
What a sickening idea. However, based on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
No, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
Oh boy.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, they're using others that were originally human.
This is where the game starts ramping up.
No, that's barbaric.
Oh boy.
This
Major
is kind
General
of like,
Karin had some terrible things to
there's
say
a
about
couple
Himuka,
lulls
but I'm not
in
sure
like
Seiron
story
is any
stuff,
better.
but like once this game starts going, it just doesn't stop, and I think
Why did he
that's
try to
one of
hide
the
this
things that I
facility
love
from
about
us?
it. Like it's definitely on that level of
I have to
crazy
find Naomi.
that I like. Just like here's this crazy anime bullshit. Like they still explain a lot of stuff and work it out, but come on, you can't deny some of this is still crazy anime bullshit.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, can you find out where Naomi might be?
I'll get on that right now. There's a large, high-security area up ahead. Seems pretty fishy to me.
I mean, I would say so.
Okay, let's make our way over there then. We should at least confirm her status. See if she's
Does other
okay.
dude ever get this plot stuff at all? So like, what happens is like, this is obviously again where the paths diverge a little bit, where you're not doing like the same exact thing with minor differences. So what happens is like they split apart, and then eventually they come back together, and then just go like, all right, well, here's what we learned. Well, here's what we learned. And based on whoever you're playing, you know, Kasane explaining to other group, is not going to, you know, hey, it's not going to be a cutscene. It's going to be like fade to black and then come back in. But, you know, we'll get Yuito's shit.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory.
Is there anything over here?
Seiran and Spring Pharmaceuticals are working
No,
together.
some boxes.
I've never been so ashamed to be a Spring.
Is there a save point? No. Hold on. What's this? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Cannot hold any more light jelly.
Aren't you tired of seeing the same face? I mean, it doesn't bother me if you're okay with it.
Using the Shidan.
Oh wait, no, not yet. But this is already active. You don't have keycard number 0, so the lock can't be opened.
It won't open. Maybe we need another key card. Let's investigate this area, Lou. We might learn something.
Leave it to me.
This is some kind of control mechanism.
Fully animated cutscene.
It's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door.
Oh, that's a close-up eyeball. Gross.
Hold on. What the heck am I looking at here?
That's another, isn't it?
Yes, this is 100% the worst boss fight. IMO.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys. Stay on your toes.
We'll take them out. It's over.
I saw something similar when I was going
Keep your
through
guard
the
up.
data. It was listed as an other that had a human brain transplanted into it.
Hold on. You mean it's one of those experimental other weapons?
Alright. I'm borrowing this. Using the Shidan. Use it well.
Look, something's moving around my feet. They're looking for us. Watch out, Kasane.
Dang it, I was too late.
Jeez, how many are there? It'll be a lot of work, but we should take them down one by one.
Mainly because of those electric fields right there.
It's over. I'm using it.
That last attack, it looks like they zeroed in on us with something like radar.
Leave it to me.
Not bad.
Hydra.
No time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like.
So annoying. How's that?
Careful not to bump into it.
Ah, I was hoping I could brain field after that. Excuse me?
Wait, it tingles.
Keep your guard up. I'm borrowing this. Lend me your power.
Oh my god. I specifically waited. It was like, oh, you want to do a follow-up attack, right? And I'm like, no, I don't. That's why I stopped. I wasted that. Fine. We can get these later.
Make it good. I'll support you.
That is actually like something that has annoyed me in recently when I'm trying to figure out this game. Is the window for a follow-up attack is so large. It's insane.
Keep your guard up. It's over.
I can't hear the music because there's too much sound.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
Keep your guard up.
Let's make this good.
Can you move my camera at all? No? Okay.
We can't give up.
Thanks for the help.
I'm using it.
Aim for that spot.
Show me what you got.
Please, Kagura.
Let's go ahead and do this.
I can't miss time.
I feel power bubbling up inside me.
I pressed L2, but I guess not.
It's over.
Honestly, forgot just killing these things, so I wasted a brain field here. Come on, you fucker.
Inside me.
Why can't you just say you want some help?
What do you mean? Brainfield has its own music, and usually it overrides everything. Obtain keycard number 0. But yeah, I hate that boss fight. It's just bad.
Now we can move forward, though.
It's not hard, but it's bad. One moment. Alright, I'll be right back. I will leave you with this music, though. Had to grab some. It feels counter to the gameplay. Use the ranged character, but only at point blank range. Yeah, basically that's it. Like, and this is not an exclusive problem to Kasane. Like this is not an exclusive issue. Yuito has one of his own. Because it's like, here's the thing that this game has been like, I don't know why I'm dropping frames, like, period. And I don't understand it. I honestly think it's my net connection. It's dropping a little bit, so I'll have to reset it later tonight. But, so, what this game has been doing so far is, dang, I can't make it. But it's been like, hey, you know, do all of these things, like, this, you know, do that, do this, do back, do the follow-up attacks, do massive damage, make a massive combo. You can't do that against that boss. All of the special things that you can do in this game, you can't do against that boss. And it's really annoying. Actually, hold on, I should save. I just realized I don't want to do that again. Yes, only in the air, which is extremely limited combat. You're not meant to be in the air for any long period of time. But that's still, like, that risks putting you in the spotlight as well. Like, it's actually about the same. So let's go from the door. So, like, right here. Yeah, let's even up a little bit. You know what, that works. So we'll go, like, right here. We're in that middle of that dark segment right there. So position again. Yeah, it's about the same. So if I want, but if I don't have a object to test the follow-up attack, but it puts you like way back here, and that's guaranteed to put you like right through the light. What's this gold door?
This must be that suspicious area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big. The air. The smell. What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a road down these pathways and pick up some of this stuff. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a Brainfield gear. Now I do think like the air follow-up attack, I definitely think that's health boost, damn, I was hoping. The air follow-up attack, I think that definitely has less movement than the ground by a long shot, but like basic movement I think is the same overall. Nice.
Who's there?
Facility S is really good.
That voice. Someone there? Naomi?
We'll need that for
That's
some
you,
stuff.
isn't it?
I definitely had to
Where are
grind a
you?
few of those out.
Say something.
Like
Kasane?
distance? It's definitely not. We just tested it.
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you.
That voice. Is that really you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't.
I'll be right there, Naomi.
Time for the big reveal.
You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
You don't have to do that. I can unlock it.
Actually, like, please don't do that.
No, don't open it.
okay?
Kasane,
No. Naomi.
Yeah, Kasane is really reckless.
So, it's true. What have they done to you, Naomi?
What the hell is that? Why is Naomi another?
I'm sorry, Naomi. It's because you protected me.
it's okay, Kasane. I'm glad you're okay.
But
It really is okay. I'm glad you're well.
yes, thanks to you.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
Hey, Naomi. We wanted to come and check to see that you were okay.
It's not just that. I want to save you.
Thank you, but I'm fine like this. There's no way I'd be able to have a life out there. I'm an other now.
I'm sorry. I'm so
This team is happy? Are we listening to the same thing?
Okay,
I
think
don't see it
that's
at all.
enough. You can't just keep apologizing
Hopeful.
to Naomi.
I see hopeful. Happy is not the word I would use for this. Hopeful is a bit more. Yeah, it's got a bit of a swell to it and a point.
She's right. And hey, right now you're both alive and breathing. Isn't that something to be happy about?
Major Kyoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to happen like this.
No, it's all right. How are you doing? The people here haven't hurt you, have they?
I don't know if she actually breathes, but she could probably equate the mental strain of what she's going to being out of breath.
I'm fine. The people here are very kind, even to an other like me.
I just realized she's probably been reading that giant book. Like, look for scale at how big that thing is. I'll leave it up for a second. Like, we're right next to it. Didn't notice when I saw. I just noticed it. Like, I literally just noticed it.
Naomi.
Are there other comedically huge things in this room? The windows.
But when I don't take the ampules, it really hurts, and I can't communicate. Sorry. Please, you have to go. Please forget about me.
No! I was finally able to find you!
The ambulance.
Kasane, she's right. It's what your sister wants you to do.
Naomi! Naomi, why?
Kasane.
So you came.
Bum bum.
Major General Karin?
Yeah, well, this isn't very surprising. Seems like you had us dancing to your tune all along.
Naomi is able to maintain her personality with the medication and the ampules, but the effects are only temporary. The only way to save her is to revert her to her human state. And to do that, we need your power.
Are you telling the truth? If you're trying to use my sister as an other weapon...
That is simply what they tell Seiron. This facility's true purpose is to revert humans that have been metamorphosed into others back to their original
Wow.
state.
Literally behind the backs of the people who fund them.
And tell me what I need to do!
You'll need to be at full strength. I'll need some time to prepare as well. Continue exterminating others until we're ready.
I also just realized Karin's got like a Dr. Stone-esque like crack in his head.
I don't like it, but I'll go with it for
What's
now.
that all about?
Then go back to Seiron and hold tight on standby. Don't do anything so rash again.
Since we're ordered to stay in Seiron,
I was
why
wondering
don't
if
we go
if I
shopping in
dashed
town?
before this, if it would work.
Right, we should stock up and get medical supplies. Hey, you're coming too, Kasane.
Huh? Oh, right. Fine.
I also need to like test if I can remember that I need to go to the menu here, if I can skip that scene that just played out. So we go to Seiron. I think it's near the end, but I think there's definitely like a few chapters that we get that are like rapid fire, like not much happens. Like a lot happens, but like we don't do much, just a lot of cutscenes, so they're really short. I don't remember if it's coming up soon or not. What's up with that area Naomi was in? I think you already noticed, but there were many more. I think they were all others that were originally human. There were countless giant doors. Are you saying they were in every single room? Probably. The doors were all plated up too. I could sense a presence inside each one. I'm sure some of them have been living in those rooms for quite a long time. Giving them an environment that reminds them of their previous human life could prove even more painful. I don't know what's right anymore. Yeah. Where's the psychokinesis gauge up? So there's one. There's gotta be a closer one. Yeah, right there. Okay, we want this. I want to get some more psi gauge. And that links over to brain drive.
We should treat ourselves to a day on the town. To raise spirits.
Yeah. We can't force it on Kasane, though.
You're right. Seeing Naomi like that, even I was shaken.
Alright. I wanted to make sure I didn't skip more dialogue this time.
Standby, huh? So, what do you want to do?
We could go back to OSF headquarters.
Before you do, could I have a moment of your time?
Oh my god, it's generic businessman. Dot 3D model format that I don't know. Yes, I don't know any of those.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Please excuse my manners. I work for the Seiron government. I have come to ask you all a favor. This is a request from a group of us who do not quite see eye to eye with Travers.
What are you talking about? I thought Major General Karin and the Seiron government are in this together.
We have determined that Yuito Sumeragi is connected to the Kunad Gates formation.
How'd you do that?
Our experts say that the gate will bring a great disaster to the world if left alone.
Alright.
We propose the assassination of Yuito Sumeragi to Travers, but but he has skirted the issue.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't take you seriously when I can't see your eyes.
After some reconsideration, we decided that we should delegate this task to the hero who assassinated Chairman Sumeragi instead.
You want Kasane to assassinate Yuito?
I'll do it.
Because I'm fucking in.
What? Are you serious? Do you know what you're even saying?
Thank you for your cooperation. We have intel that Yuito Sumeragi is currently in Kikuchiba on assignment. I will leave the rest to you. Good day.
I wasn't able to find out the identity of that man, but I was at least able to determine that he works for Seiron's Prime Minister.
Wow, he's high up.
So the fact that this is a request from the government checks out.
Are you really going to assassinate Yuito?
Look, I know what this sounds like coming from me, but don't you think that's a bit much? I'm not saying what future Yuito told you isn't true.
Kakuro does have a point. As of now, we only have circumstantial evidence.
The man
Nothing
was
is really
so
concrete.
generic, even facial recognition scans couldn't identify him. Oof.
This also goes against Major General Karin's wishes. Are you still gonna go through
Apply
with it?
cold aloe to burned area. Or whatever the phrase is. There's so many of them.
Yes, I'm going to kill Yuito. That's most likely the only solution we have.
Only solution, my ass.
I'll make my way to Kikuchiba.
What the hell? You can't just leave.
Alright, well.
Please wait, Kasane. You should reconsider.
Nope. Here we go. Wee.
I know where Yuito is, but Kasane, do you really want to do
Oh, we only
this?
had the one Brainfield gear. I thought we had
It
more.
doesn't matter what I want. This is all I've got. Give me the directions. Understood.
Oh yeah, I think I do actually have to kill these things, so... Not like, I don't have to kill these, but like, they make the next fight more.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
I know, Haruka. I've played this game.
I can become even stronger.
Useless. It's over.
So I think there's a forced fight right here. Yep. And those things will wander into the area. Like, you don't need to kill them, but like, it makes this a lot more annoying. As someone who tried to skip it. I guess follow-up attack doesn't exist.
Got it. Check.
Nice job.
For you, Kasane.
Wait, no. High velocity and invisibility to take care of these. Bonk.
It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Can you handle it?
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Alright, well, I don't know why you wanted to go for that one. When clearly the object that I was trying to throw was closer to something else. Okay, can you fucking not?
I'm fine.
Can you fucking stop?
Do something.
You got this, Kasane.
What the fuck?
I'm using it. Lend me your power.
God, I hate this.
Aim for that spot.
It's over.
Work hard.
They won't do it when like anyone else is close, and but they'll only do it when I'm close. So I gotta do this fucking shit. That should be the last one. Yeah. God, that was awful.
Here.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, there's a save point right here. Well, welcome back, Roxy. And just in case. I almost pressed skip
we came
again.
Here just like the guy wanted us to. Are you sure about this? Are you really going to kill Yuito?
Either way, we couldn't just let you go by yourself. Everyone here has your back.
Listen, Kasane. We'll help you fight, but it ends there. After that, each of us will act independently. Got it?
There you are.
Luke is like, fuck it, I'm out.
We can talk this over.
No point. You'll be dead.
Why are you trying to kill me? At least tell me the reason.
I told you I don't want to talk.
Using the Shiren. Please, Kyoka. I'm borrowing this.
If you're trying to kill Yuito, I'll do everything to stop you.
I just wanted to stay out of this. Fine. Would you please calm down, Tsugumi? Looks like I got stronger again.
Kasane, if this keeps up, neither of you will come out unhurt. Do you really want to kill Yuito? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. Just stay out of my way. Kasane, we should attack them individually. We should nullify the other two before Yuito.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Get it together.
Show me what you got.
Can you handle it? Please, Kyoka. Please, Kagura.
I don't know why that whiffed.
I'm borrowing this.
Is he insane? Watch out, Kasane. Yuito has the upper hand here.
Use it well. Leave it to me. Please, Kagura.
Some are close to their limit.
Okay, well that apparently still hit me. So, you know.
You saved me.
I mean, you could slow walk in a circle around him, but, you know, it's not efficient. It's not fast. Didn't even need brain drive. Or field. I don't know if I went into drive, actually.
Kasane, tell me. Why did you kill my father and join Seiron?
For a second, I thought you were going to overkill him by opening brain field. I thought about it. I legitimately did. Like, legitimately, I sat there for like a second and was like, should I just open brain field and murder him? I'm like, nah.
Is it because my father was
Not yet.
involved in metamorphosis
He hasn't deserved
research?
that yet. What I deserve, though, is a drink. One sec. Wow. I unmute and like immediately after burp. I'm like, great. That must have sounded amazing.
Because new Himuka turned Naomi into an other?
So you found out about it too. Yes, that's exactly right.
Master Yuito, Kodama is here.
Oh god, shoot her.
Kodama. Right, just what we needed. We should fall back to our hideout.
Wait, Kasane!
Was it because my dad was an asshole?
This is completely messed up. How can you just decide to kill Yuito like that? That day we came back from the future, you said that it wasn't going to be an easy decision yourself.
Our future depends on it.
I love that Onomod caught that. I love it. Fuck Kodama, she's such a dick. I'm like, she is. But Onomod was like, man, can't let you do that, fam.
Look, if that's your argument, do you actually have proof that it's all true? I'm sorry, but I just don't believe that killing Yuito is the answer to solving everything. Besides, it seems pretty extreme to kill both the father and the son.
Is Automata Kodama shrimp?
What exactly is your reasoning behind all this? If you can justify killing Yuito, then I'm all ears.
There's no point trying to explain.
That's for us to decide!
What?
I've been wanting to tell you this for a while now, Kasane, but you are way too selfish.
That's rich coming from you, Shiden.
You make quick decisions and determine what needs to be done. Even when you lose your cool, you're able to compose yourself. I really respect those qualities. Yeah, I said it, I respect you. That's why I was able to accept you as my leader. But no, not this time.
This is actually a really good moment for Shiden, though. Like, just like, it's like, yeah, you're able to do all of these things. Like, these things that a leader should be able to do. That's why I accept you. I respect you. But no, not this time. This time, I'm putting my foot down.
Why should you kill Yuito? Don't expect any help from me until you can give me a good, valid reason.
That's the reaction.
Whoa there, Shiden. I think that's enough. Ah, the youth are so passionate. I like it.
That's a really good moment for Shiden. Especially if you do the Bond episode and to get like even more of his personality.
Continuing to harp on her like that isn't going to get us answers.
Literally, Kasane still got her mouth hanging open, like,
Listen, Kasane, we have no idea what kind of things you're bottling up.
Literally, even now, it's just like,
We don't know the weight of it, or whether it's painful or not. The only thing we know right now is simply what happened to Naomi.
Saying that an explanation would be pointless means you have something you should say. Lucky for you, there are 4 open-minded people here ready to listen. I'm pretty sure there are different perspectives you can consider as well.
Tell us. We deserve to hear it.
Yes, we're all on the same team here. I'm sorry.
So you're really not gonna tell us?
No! I just wasn't sure how to explain it, so I'm sorry I said it'd be pointless to tell you.
Well, if that was the case, then you should have said something.
I'm sorry. Oh, this apology is for making
oh
you
my
jump to
god.
conclusions, so...
Oh no, she's becoming Canadian.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Hey, Shiden, come on. Let's try to relax a little, okay?
After all this time, I realized Yuito isn't a good fit for my sister. I think it's a bit too late for that one.
It's great you're invested, and that's cool and all, but it's also lame at the same time.
Shut up! Anyway, if you're gonna tell us, then tell us already.
Okay. The first reason is what I felt at Kunad Gate. I felt something like the power of the red strings coming from it. The time portal that should be disappearing lingers because of Yuito's power. That's what made me believe what future Yuito said. The second reason is because of what Karin said. He
Brain heard
knows
the start
that
of
we
this
went to the
piano
future.
piece is Megalovania.
He does?
Arashi, you were eavesdropping so you can confirm.
Yeah. From what was said in the future, I knew there was a good chance that Karin was involved in some way or another. He's at least aware that a time-traveling power exists and has accepted it.
The third reason is that the Seiron official said Yuito was involved.
I see. So for you, all your suspicions leading up to now were confirmed.
Yes. I mean, they're all just circumstantial, but it's all I have. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing for the wrong thing again. What we wanted was a fair explanation, and you provided one. You don't need to apologize for that. And it's thanks to your explanation, we came to understand exactly why you made your decision.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now, but I still have a question. Why didn't you discuss all this with us?
I told you. I didn't have any definite proof, and I didn't think you'd believe me.
But I did. And everyone else here too. Some of it I'm still not convinced about, but I don't think all of it's a lie. It's proof that your way of thinking is wrong. That's why we should talk from now on. We have each other's backs here. That's what makes us a team.
This scene's really good for Shiden, like, looking at it.
I'm sorry.
Like, overall, like, Shiden and Kasane have, like, a really good set of scenes together.
Huh?
There's a different phrase you should be saying right now.
That's right. If you want to build trustful relationships, an apology isn't what's needed right now.
Shiden deserves his face again.
Oh,
We'll do it for the next stream. Like, I'll put it on now when I get a chance, but there, I'll be doing the Bond episodes and ending again.
thank you. Everyone.
Because, I don't remember what's next. There's, like, no indication of what's next.
It might be good to talk to Arashi.
Explain yourself!
Good. Do you mind if I butt in? Haruka, you were listening? Yeah, I agree with everyone. So I want you to know you can always talk to me.
So we've got a few Bond episodes. First off, before we forget, here. Oh, beautiful. You can have the pack too. Let's go. New stuff. Presents. Alright, so we have this. Oh no, we're running low on Kikuchiba C. That's no bueno. Alright. That's not good. Okay, good. Oh, you meant remove the sensor? Alright, well. Alright. This one. You don't... I don't want double glasses. Let's do something else. Let's do something for you. What do we have for you? Posting the challenges make it a lot easier. That's right. We do have challenges I can get materials from, probably. Do I have anything? I don't have, like, any, like, good stuff for you. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. The challenges are only good if you've not beaten the game. Like, if you're like if you've only done one side of the story, like if you've only done Kasane's, then yeah, it's good for doing Yuito because you'll get all the rewards and have it for him. But like, if you're sitting like where I'm at, like I've fully platinumed this game on the PlayStation 5 version, and I've done both of the stories and basically in a position that I can do whatever setup I want to. Those challenges are... they suck. Like, there's no point to it. It's just like Tales of Arise's... I'm about to. It's like Tales of Arise's SAO DLC. If you're just starting the game, or you're like only a bit into Tales of Arise, yeah, that's $16. That's probably a decent deal, because you get 2 fights out of it, and a Mystic Art you can use the entire game. But I platinumed that game before it came out, so 2 fights and a Mystic Art that I'll never use, and some costumes I'll never use, because there's nothing left to do in the game. Like, it's not worth it. Visuals. Alright, so what do we got? Inari Mask? I think I know what this one is. Let's do white. The high level fight also gives you the strongest weapons for the 3 who gets costumes. Yeah, but again, it's the same. It's like level 99, so it's like, what's the point at that point? It's the Worm Hero blade from FF12 all over again. Alright, so we've got all the... Oh wait, no, hold on. One more thing before I forget. Exchange weapons. Shooting star. When did I get this? I mean, I guess, but... I guess. It's a gold chainsaw. This is just swaps. I like the black, the majority black better. so do. All right, let's start. All right, start with Kyoka. We'll start with the people who don't have Bond episodes right now.
Thank you.
Brains are strange. They contain everything that makes us who we are.
It might be good to talk to Arashi.
Let's go ahead. Look, I'll give. I like you, Kyoka. We'll give you this.
Thank you.
+1 plugin slot. Alright, Sheeta next. The lightning photograph.
Thank you.
Real lightning is the best. I'm surprised you'd understand the incredible beauty of it. Someday, I want to take a picture like this. Someday. Alright, so we do Bond episode.
Arashi, why are you sleeping here? Didn't you say you were going to check the SAS?
Arashi is currently in maintenance. Please wait until services resume.
Skipping out on work? Arashi, you bring lazy to a whole new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest. Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
Wow, so you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry, then how about joining me?
Alright. Take care, Roxy. I probably won't be doing too much more.
Eat out? Listen, Rookie, the city is full of danger. You could find yourself surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
Fans in the press. Must be tough being famous. Basically, you're saying...
It's a pain.
I thought so.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need. Isn't that wonderful?
You care about efficiency that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
It seems like you're absolutely against going outdoors. Okay, let's eat here then.
Ah, this soda hits the spot. There is no better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it. By the way, do these rations taste a little too salty to you?
You think so?
I'd understand if it were heavily seasoned, but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
That's surprising. I thought you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I used to care. I bet it's because of Naomi's cooking. My taste probably changed without me noticing.
Sounds like it's for gamers. TM.
She likes to cook too. Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it since we were little. And I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not very balanced. It could just be that my palate is more refined now than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me about your sister right now? How are you two so close when you're not even related by blood?
Because my sister was so kind. There's no way I would have survived in that house without her.
Did something happen with your family?
I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family. Not Naomi, though. She's always been there for me, protecting me. And that's why I wanted to do everything in my power to protect her no matter what.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. and this might come off as rude, but that hair clip and Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi. You really found yourself a good sister.
Yes, I did.
Man.
Thank you for the food.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
Seems like you're ready to go back to work.
Before I forget, you can pay me back for the rations by helping me out with a little job later.
What?
Oh, just hearing you talk about Naomi, I sense that you're someone who has a strong sense of duty.
We fell into Arashi's trap.
When someone protects you, you protect them back. In other words, since I treated you to a meal today, you'd want to pay me back. Or else it wouldn't sit right with you. I'm really just doing it for your sake. I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now, I've got to go.
Oh, that's so unfair. Arashi! This must be what she had in mind the whole time when she said she'd treat me. She really got me. Nobody is better at slacking off than she is.
You fell into her trap, Kasane. What are you gonna do about it?
You have some potential, Kasane. I could be your instructor if you want. I can teach you the fundamentals of Arashi-style slacking off.
Wouldn't you just slack off and not teach me anything?
I have nothing more to teach you. Well done.
Bond level 3, combo vision. Let's go.
I never get bored watching you. I'm developing a greater personal interest in you. I don't know what made you think that, but is deepening our understanding of each other a good thing?
Alright. Hanging scrolls. Speed! Whoops, didn't read it. Oh well. Alright. Alright, Kagero.
Kasane, you've come to see me. Let me guess, you've finally fallen for this sly fox's charms.
Disturbing things do tend to stand out.
Oof!
Ouch. I demand an apology and compensation. Therefore, I'd like you to come to Kikuchiba with me.
Kikuchiba? What are we going to do at a ruin overrun by others?
I mean, if I suggest we go to Musubi's for a talk, you just turn me down.
It doesn't matter where we do it. I hate meaningless conversations.
Just think about it. If there are others, we can fight. It wouldn't be meaningless if we were also gaining valuable fighting experience. If you don't want to talk, you can just focus on the fighting. That way, there's no wasted time.
I can't imagine I can improve my skills training with you. Our power disparity is too great.
Okay, but which side? Which side are you talking about, Kasane?
Seriously? Come on, just humor me, would you? Please, Kasane?
Why does he want me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past. Okay, if it's training, then I'll go with you.
That's the spirit. Don't let my graceful knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Since I'm absolutely not interested, could you fight invisible the entire time?
Man, Kasane's learning the sass.
There's no sign of any others.
What, really? They're usually everywhere. Of all the days they're not around.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
Wait! We'd be wasting a trip if we just turned around and went home.
Fine.
Atta girl. Don't worry, I won't bore you. There's also something I wanted to show you.
What?
It's a surprise for later. Come on, this way. Well,
Bye-bye.
our plans may have gone awry, but at least we can have some fun without getting interrupted by others.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Even you must have realized that the combat training was nothing more than an excuse. Oh, this really brings back memories. This area used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
Now it's nothing but a bunch of sad rubble. Gives me a strange feeling.
I mean, I guess to someone young who wasn't around back then, this would look like nothing but a pile of rubble. Somewhere nobody lives anymore. Nothing left but visions. It's almost like the entire city has been left to haunt this area. I know it sounds absurd, but in a way, it's actually pretty funny.
He's doing it again. He's lost his levity. I wasn't just imagining it.
Kasane is just like,
Oh, there it is.
An arcade game?
Not just any arcade game. You operate a crane to grab a prize, and if you manage to drop it down the hole, you get to keep it. This used to be real popular back in the day, especially with couples. This is why we came here. Let's see if it still works.
It's plugged in, but it's not responding. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. No, it's just locked. All right, time to use the hacking program I borrowed from Arashi.
wow.
That sounds illegal. This place may be in ruins, but are we allowed to just operate this and take its prize?
Don't worry about it. It's been left like this forever, so nobody's going to get mad if we take a prize or two.
God, looking like, what's his name from FF15? I can't even remember the villain's name.
Oh, nice, it worked. Ha, look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
There are only plushies. I don't really want any of them, but if I had to choose one, then that one, I guess.
Okay, say no more. Consider it yours. I used to play these games all the time back in the day. I'm basically an expert now. Start it up, turn here, and now!
You dropped it.
I'm not giving up yet. One more time. This time I'll get it for sure.
He hasn't even gotten a single one yet. At the rate this is going, I'll never be able to ask him about himself. Can I get a turn?
Okay, but this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get. Hey, you're cheating! All my hard work vanished like tears in the rain.
Ouch.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right. Okay then. I know this just started to feel like a date, but I think it's time we call it a day.
What planet are you on, Kaguro? It's not the same one we're on.
Oh, were you two together?
Oh boy. Looks like we're caught. Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret now.
Secret? What were you doing?
He thinks we were on a date, which I in no way wanted any part of. If it were a date, well, I'd call it a complete failure.
Ouch.
Kasane, why would you say that in front of me? What part of it was a failure?
Naomi told me dates were supposed to be fun. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, you're a little too young to go on a real date anyways, and I am an old geezer. In fact, I'm old enough to have a kid your age. Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Kaguro. Do I have to pull out the knife?
Then why don't you treat it like an outing with your daughter?
What's the fun in that?
It's not like I actually want to go on a date with him. I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me. Okay, give me another shot.
More like this spray bottle? No, the knife comes first.
Do whatever you want.
I'm glad you two are getting along so well.
Kyoka and Haruka are mine. Mine. Mine.
Boy, you really are capable, Kasane.
I'm detecting some sarcasm.
If I was being sarcastic, I'd say it sarcastically. I have a pretty good eye for people. Just accept the compliment. You really are getting along well with the guys in this platoon. My hat's off to you.
What do we got? Sustained invisibility. Yes, this is what I wanted. Invisibility is now like 20 times better.
You'll find that I can warm your frosty heart.
There's no need for that. At least I know now that you're actually considerate.
Ugh. It's a shame that we get it after the battle that it would have been like the most useful on. Where I can just turn it off and on again. Alright, so we have a cactus. Which for some reason you like. It's
Good
prickly,
taste.
just like you. Not too much of a gardener, but I'll ask Tsugumi how to take care of it. Team Bond level 3. Kasane, Shiden, Kagero, Kyoka, and Arashi have been recognized as a team with a strong bond and ability and are allowed to wear white battle attire. Awesome. Now I can change some stuff around. I think I put you in white. I think I put you in white as well. Yes. You, like, honestly, Shiden looks the best with the white outfit on. I'll take this off of you, too. Where's that? Nah. I just don't know what I would want to put on you, Shiden. I think I prefer him black, honestly, just because his white outfit looks very Snowy Mountain military. That's fair. She's almost as big as she is. Holy crap. What do you want, phone? Yep. Well, my PlayStation Plus renewed, so I don't have to worry about that. Ah, yes. The feather tail. It's perfect. You know, you look good with that. Alright. You know, Seiron feels so much brighter as a city compared to Suo. What is it? More liberating? It makes you want to shout at the top of your lungs. Don't start shouting in Seiron, you'll be a nuisance. You can yell as much as you want, just make sure you do it a healthy distance away from us. I don't want people to think we know you. Wow, why are you two so harsh? But you're right, Seiron does feel liberating somehow. Maybe it's because you can see the ocean from the city. The salty breeze feels nice too. That's true, but I'm sure that's not the only reason it feels so liberating. Alright. Next. You get yourself into trouble more than I thought you would, Kasane. You need to learn how to avoid that stuff. That being said, I do have the annoying job of running PR, which I hate, but continue to do. It's an example of what happens when you don't stay out of things. You do a good job for hating it so much. You're a totally different person when you do PR. I admire it a little. That's just experience. You'd be able to be all chipper in front of the cameras too if you've been doing it since you were a kid. I don't recommend it, of course. Getting good at doing something you hate is nothing to be proud of. It's been such a long time since I played that game. Makes me feel young again. You ended up using your psychokinesis on me, though. Oh, that game might still be around here somewhere. The one where you hit a drum along with a rhythm? Do you know it? I'd love to show you how good I am with the sticks. I don't know about that game, and I don't want to see it. I don't care about your silly skills, Kagero. Ah, there's the cold shoulder. You shouldn't call it silly until you've seen it. Oh well, we should do this again sometime. Alright. Then there's Yuito's. Just what is going on here? Can you please explain this all to me? Did you really kill my father? Why are you trying to kill me too? I don't want to be your enemy without knowing why. If there's something that you can't just can't tell me, then let me know. I might be able to help somehow. Please, Kasane, this just isn't right. I have nothing to say to you. You have blocked Yuito Sumeragi. You will no longer receive messages or call requests from this user.
There. This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it. He's someone I may have to kill eventually. I need to make sure we interact as seldom as possible. Or else I might lose my nerve when the time comes. He's kind of strange. He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto. It's not like I found him especially interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him? Oh well, he can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on Naomi.
Alright, last one. Kasane, let me thank you again for before. I hope we don't have to fight each other anymore. Lately, I found myself going to the abandoned subway a lot. I don't think I'll ever forget what happened there. I'm really sorry. Gemma, are you still blaming yourself for what happened to my sister? We should talk. We don't have to think about what side we're on. If you're at the abandoned subway, then wait for me. I'm headed there now.
Kasane?
Gemma, did you read my message? I came to talk to you. It seems like you still feel responsible for what happened to Naomi. It isn't your fault she turned into another. There's no point in you blaming yourself.
You came all this way just to say that?
Well, you felt guilty enough to come all the way here.
You're right. It's probably presumptuous of me to think it was all my fault. Still, I can't forget what happened to her. It's sad to think this is how I behave after the decades I've fought.
I mean, that just shows you care about people.
I don't think it's sad, just surprising. I thought your experience would allow you to cope better than this.
That's what I thought. You don't have time to
Also,
when
like,
a friend dies in battle.
You didn't watch someone die like you have before. You literally watched someone you care about get turned into the things you've been fighting forever. So, you know, it's a little bit more traumatic and new.
Our role as members of the OSF is to bottle up our feelings no matter what happens. And fight until the last other is killed.
But you haven't been able to control your emotions. Do you have any idea why?
I must be at my limit. I've lost too many friends. Friends of many years and rookies like Naomi. While everyone else lost their lives, I'm left standing here. My retirement drawing closer.
You make it sound like it's bad that you're alive.
I feel guilty. The young people with promising futures die, while someone like me with not many years left is allowed to live. That's why I was so committed to protecting the young members.
I that you wanted to protect Naomi. However, there's no point in regretting the past that way. You're better off focusing on what needs to be done right here and now.
I know that.
Gamma, behind you!
Punch!
Good reaction.
The enemy was just weak. I can still fight for now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm old. I'll have to retire soon. When I retire, they'll stop administering the anti-aging drug. My body will begin to grow old and my power will gradually diminish. As someone who's had to rely on my power for decades to survive in battle, I'm a little worried about its strength diminishing.
I do remember reading something about that.
It might be the distant future for you, but it's just around the corner for me. Many retired soldiers have a hard time adjusting to civilian life after being in the OSF for so long. There are those who have nowhere else to go after society throws them out. No family or friends to rely on.
That's really shitty.
Are you saying you'll be one of them?
Yeah, I spent most of my life in the OSF. I can't do much other than fight. How is someone like that supposed to live outside the military? I'm ashamed to say that I'm afraid of that day coming. If I have to live on carrying these feelings for my fallen comrades, then I think I'd rather die in battle. I'm sorry. It was a stupid thing to say.
I don't understand. If you're serious about wanting to die, then I misjudged you. You say that you're the only one left alive, but it's not like you've survived this long on your own. Even my sister was worried about your health. And you just roll over and die? That's so selfish.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm leaving. Goodbye. What is he thinking? Naomi was so concerned about him. It's not like I haven't thought about giving up my own life if it could help save her. But that would only make her sad. I thought he would have figured that out.
I think he's got a lot more going on than that, Kasane. I shouldn't have said I wanted to die. I hope you'll let me apologize later. I've been feeling very unsure of myself lately. I was 8 years old when I was scouted. I lived in the OSF for a long time. I want all of you to have a life with no regrets. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know how many regrets you've had in your life, Gemma. I'd like to ask if we get the chance. If you want to talk about it, that is. Yeah, ask me. Someday. I'll see you later. Alright. Well, that is it. And we will begin chapter 7 probably tomorrow, since I have an off day. I can do it tomorrow. I do want to start going through all of this stuff, and I want to try and get done before Endwalker comes out. I don't think I will, but we can see. Let's see if anyone is the streaming right now. You know what? We got Shasta speedrunning some Kerbo. Is Naruto really coming to Fortnite? I don't know. I avoid Fortnite like the plague. Mr. _ Shasta speedrunning some Kirby. Give the small raid and say hello. Take care. Have a great night. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow.